be reminding me. I'll start recording now. Oops. You guys, lucky you guys are online for your feedback. I'd hate to have to repeat that. Right, yeah, so there's oil that you can see that was the weekend, thanks to the Iranians slipping a deal in. Yeah. I better go back over just for those who better go over the Aussie crosses for those who this wasn't recorded for. Okay, so Aussie, nothing yet. Aussie CAD, also nothing yet. No diversions. Aussie Swiss, slight divergence but no buyers. Aussie Yen, leave it alone, don't touch it. Aussie Kiwi, still waiting. Aussie Sing, no divergence yet. As we were saying, divergence is just an indicator. You could expect a trend as the momentum is getting weaker. Down here, the selling pressure is coming out of the market, but the biggest indicator is price. So there we go, that's a quick rundown. CAD is in the area, still hanging around up here with this resistance, and as I just pointed out, oil is getting weaker again, and that's why this is still kind of rallying because oil price is still weak after the Iranians. A couple of questions online. MT4 has a swing high on CAD. MT4 has a swing high on CAD. Dollar CAD, MT4. Ooh, just. Yeah, there's certainly quite a few sellers around here on dollar CAD. It's not as clean as other entries we can get, but yeah, it's a matter of being patient and waiting for it. Like the pound yen is a clean one, which we've sort of looked at, and we'll look at again. So CAD Swiss, rather annoyed I didn't get back in again after getting stopped out. I know a lot of you guys did, and that's fabulous. This is actually a reversal bar in MetaTrader, so your stop should be above that now, which is at break even. And then there's waiting to see if that continues to weaken with obviously oil price. So is there an entry in that now? No. CAD Yen. Oh, sorry. There's Aussie Swiss. There's has weekly support at current price. Yeah, there's that one there. There's big support. 82.26 is I've got as large support. And Aussie Sing is also right on support. So there's a couple of those. We just need to see price action. CAD Yen. Yeah, look. Board. Don't want to play on that. Dollar Swiss. Hanging on to that. Yeah. I don't know if I'd want to play in this. It looks alright, but just not running as much as it should. And I dare say that support line down there is part of the reason, as you can see by the weekly. That's 90-cent mark is probably proving a bit scary for people. Swiss yen. See, you break your rules and you lose money. I bailed out of this. As you can see, it's still going. That's just an inside buyer bar. So every time you break your rules, you lose money. But we're in the sell zone, and if we get a similar high, you're still in. Well done. You should have your stop underneath that high test bar, because we are in the sell zone and that is a test bar. I just got out of mine at market, which is stupid. I should have had my stop underneath that. I got out of 111.22, and if I'd put it there, 111.11, nice and symmetrical, 5 ones, I'd still be in. Inside bar, if we get a similar high on the next bar or two, you'd be hoping that RSI is still lower. We have everything set up for a short trade. I've got a weekly horizontal at 112.80, basically 113 effectively. Crikey, we're going back some time, which is a high back in 1990. That's that high back in 1990. Yeah, that's 112, 113, and that's 116. That little high in there is 111, that little one in there. That's not a very strong one though, is it? Because after that little high in there, yeah, it's 108, we're above that, so that's about the, yeah. So 112 is, there's not many, 113, sorry, is the resistance, and we're not quite there yet, are we? It's up here, so if it does this, I would say, yes. If it gets to that there, I'd say, okay, well, that's close enough to the 113 as a strong horizontal. We're not there yet. Euro, there's, that's my weekly fib, as you guys well know by now. Momentum is, we've got a long way to go, so yes, on the daily this could prove a fruitful trade, a successful trade, but I don't know about this. This is a bit scary. If you can get across there, you're not, it's clear daylight until the next one at sort of $1.40. But I don't know, we've got massive news next week. It's very quiet this week, and so it'll be very quiet trading. But massive news next week with monetary policy and non-farm payrolls, and just a mess of a week next week. But this is all looking good. If you're not in it, there is, you could go in above today's high. You've got your stop there, and let's just measure it out in terms of, you're looking at a 100, basically a 200 pip stop for a 250 pip gain. So it's about just over 1% return, which is not that crash hot, is it? So wait for the cyclicity on the 4 hour and get another entry up around here somewhere on the 4 hour. If I don't quit on out on adverse news, what's the point of staying up for the news releases? It wasn't staying up for the news releases, it was staying up for the new bar, the 4 hour bar. That's what I was staying up for, to see if I could get 2 consecutive buyer bars and have my stop in at break even, which didn't happen. So you can stay up for the news if you want. But you wouldn't really trade on the news. Still, the stop loss on the Swiss yen is at 11.08. Yeah, that's a good spot. Managing on the 4 hour trade, there have been 2 buy bars, so I'm assuming it's time to move the stop. Look, in MetaTrader, you do have 2 buy bars, yeah, obviously, so you can move the stop, as I said at the start, and now that it's recording this time. I had to get out for admin purposes, get out and get back in again, but my entry was at 25, and so you could move, you've got a reason to move your stop. You can either, I would feel that it's no reason to go underneath this bar because it's too close. You could go, at break even, because there's a bit of support here. That's 26. So if you guys got in at 25, you could go there. I'm just underneath this, so I've brought it up from here to underneath this to get reduce my capital that's at risk. Okay. All right. So that's the Euro Aussie. It's coming up to test this. That's a high test bar. Some people might have got taken out of that if they had their stop underneath that high test bar, which is what they should have done. But certainly in the sell zone, overdone. and tiny divergence, yeah, across those 3 bars. EuroCAD, high test bar, testing that level again. That's a good level I've picked out. No divergence though, so and still some upside to go. So that's being patient. As I said yesterday, you're certainly not going to be buying into this at this stage. Euro Swiss, how's this one looking? I haven't looked at this for a while. Yes. Euro pound, nasty crap. Oh, look, it's just, you'd have to be on the sell side if you're wanting to take this, but it's also in a, quite a large support. Where's that? At 82 I've got. There's even at 83. You can see that. That looks like bad data that day. It would be a shocking day to trade. That'd piss you right off that day. Yeah, you'd have to take it from this from the short side. But I'd rather not trade that. You can just see better trades. You can find better trades. That's just a mess. Euro yen. Nice test. No. Yeah, what's that? That's all those highs back over there. Inside bar like the Swiss. You should be underneath this bar like the Swiss yen. And you're kind of getting, well, is there divergence? Well, there is divergence if you go back to this. This high, is that valid? I don't think so. So I don't see divergence there yet. There is divergence though in stochastics. So you can make that argument. MACD, not quite overcooked yet. So I think there might still be some more upside on that just at the moment. Euro Kiwi. Well, I don't like the Kiwi at all. I want to sell the hell out of it. It's not yet done. Still some upside. Might struggle to get through here. Yeah, might struggle to get through there, but again, I don't see much in that. Hang on a sec. Someone's coming to give me a rose. Thank you. Cable. That's nice to have a lady give you a rose. The old pound. Oh, I was going to say it doesn't look like that. It's the 4 hour. The Bachelor. My schoolmate was on The Bachelor. Not The Bachelor. He was he owns Bund Jewellery. He was the one who designed the ring for him. Had his 15 minutes of fame on TV. Yeah, cable. Look, it's. I kind of liked it back here. That was looking good. And it's a better risk reward, but I think it's really going to struggle to get through 63, and that's why I prefer to be a seller. And I'll explain that as we go through the cable crosses. But you can't sell it here; it's just not ready yet. On the Forex calendar, I noticed Carney speaking tomorrow night. Should we stay out of the pound trades? Is he talking tonight, or did he talk last night? I was reading an article on Bloomberg iPad this morning about Carney. He's getting in trouble with the, was it in Bloomberg iPad? It was on the iPad, but I can't remember where it was. But the MPs, the British MPs, he's getting in trouble from them because he's set targets for easing, and now he's backing away from those targets, a bit like what others are doing. I think it must have been Business Spectator, maybe. And yeah, so he's getting in trouble from the MPs. Will it be volatile tonight? What's he talking about? Is it anything? Is it an official speech, or is he just yapping in front of a bunch of crusty old economists? Where'd you see that? Tomorrow night. Financial stability report. Okay, so it's an official engagement. Volatility is often experienced during this. Try to decipher interest rate clues. I think there might be volatility around it. So if you're going to trade it, you'd certainly trade it with that in mind. So I would still take the trades if they set up for you. I can't see it running north. By all intents and purposes, it's on the upside, so traders would already be long this. Massive resistance at 63. Just have to have a look at the weekly on that and you'll see it. Is there an entry on this now? No, it was on the 4-hour yesterday. You'd have your stop at break even or underneath this bar, and you'd have a target on it and just take a profit and run. Pound Aussie, we were looking yesterday for it. It's an engulfing bar though, and so we're still waiting for that entry. We can see it's overheated. We have divergence now, clear divergence across all the way across. But we're not seeing sellers just yet. Aussie's still a little weak. Pound CAD, we do have that divergence across here and across there, those 3 bars. We have a reversal bar. You'll be looking to go in underneath that. For those of you who went in a little early, you're managing that trade. But 68 is a bit of a support level, and that's probably where it might meet the 50. And then those of us who want to be long can get back in again. Pound Swiss, I took this last night. I placed the order last night and went into it. So where are you? Pound Swiss. Yep, entry was underneath this bar. After seeing the sell-off off that resistance line, a test bar, and then went into the trade. Stop losses above that resistance line, and target is this double lows here. So we can see that we're in the, you've got the resistance of this horizontal, the 148. We've got clear divergence all the way across there. And this is the euro pound, but this looks a hell of a lot better than the euro pound. And that's the targeting there. I'm not very good at range trades, so this might just end up in tears. Probably will. So I'm not advising you guys to take it. Do your own research, but that's what I'm looking at, is that kind of that range there. As you can see, you've been quite strong, and I'm only going halfway across the range instead of all the way down here, purely because I can't trade ranges to save myself. Yeah, so that's still on the cards for those who want to take that. Your call. Pound yen. have I covered everybody's pound yen? This is a, that's what I was going to do, look for horizontals on this. There is one at 64, looking at the weekly. There's one at 65, okay. What I'm looking at on the weekly is all the way back here, this double bottom here, and that there, you'd say that's, and we also got a touch there. So you'd say that there, so 1, 2, 3, little one there, 4, and 65, 62. And where are we today? 65, 33. So yeah, it's up there. It's close enough to be a resistance level. Certainly the number 2 on our extensions, and we have divergence across the across here, flatlined. It's like my new haircut. The divergence even across there, and slight on MACD. And he's certainly overdone. So that's all looking really good. It's up to you if you want to take it in front of Carney. If you've got the pound CAD or the pound Swiss, this might be even a better one. Certainly ticks all the boxes, and it means I'm not range trading, which is what I'm doing there. So I might have a look at that myself. So where are we? Our entry would be pound CAD. Yeah, let's change that one. Entry would be 5 pips under that is 163.62. There's my lot size calculator. Short 1.6362. Stop. 163.62. Now we're shorting a pound yen. Pound yen. Stop loss. What did I say? That was 65, 62. So we'll go 165, 62. Make it nice and neat, 200 pips. Target. I think one gentleman who's had this targeted that, which I think that's a fair call. Let's just call it 160.05. It's better than 1.5, so that's okay. Risk reward on the pound CAD still okay. It looks like less than 1.15. Does it? Pound CAD to 68. Yeah, it looks. If you get targeting 68, yes, it does look less than 1.5. So again, pound yen, there's pound yen high 65.28. Right? Yeah. Okay. 65 pound yen high. 65.28. Yeah, you're right. It is. But I went a little higher because of my horizontal, which is 65, 62. So that's where I'm going. What's 30 pips between friends? If I go 65, what'd you say? 28, 165.41, being 13 pips above that. It's two times my risk. But I want my stop better protected. So What was it? Phase 2, 1/4%, phase 2. $160, I can't remember, what was it? 163, 2. It's 165.62, and that's 60.05. So 63, 62. Come on, David. It's not hard. 65, 62. There we go. Looks good. All right. Wow, yes. The stress? Nah, not stress. It's all just numbers, mate. Pound Kiwi. Having just shorted the pound, I still think this is going up. That's because I think the Kiwis is tanking. Still got some upside there. Resistance, and that's where you target it if you're still in it. Frustrated, 1,000 pips taken out at break even. Yen. Inside bar, I think we were looking at this, a gentleman was looking at this, sent us his records on this. It probably is going to come off. I don't see the divergence in it though. Yeah, I just don't see divergence. There is obviously a horizontal level being this last high test. And as you all know, those who watch this on a regular basis, that's where I would like to buy it. Get rid of those slow barrows. Go away. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Close. You don't have to go that far away. Yeah, so getting close to coming back to my zone of buying, bouncing it off 100. But nothing in there yet. Kiwi. Bye-bye. Can you trade that short on the daily? No. No, I wouldn't be trading it short on the daily. The momentum is building up for it to go south. Need to see probably a little bit of a pullback before it can go too far. Might just sort of butt ass about like the Kiwi does. Really does. Crap like that. But yeah, I want to sell it. I'd rather be short it than long it. Nothing really there yet though. Nothing on the daily and nothing on the, if you want to short it against something like the euro or the pound. Don't trade the CAD against it. That looks just nasty too. Stay away from that. Singapore dollar. Don't know about that one. Sit on the fence. There's a phase 2. Is up against resistance. Obviously a lot of sellers interest in here. Pound yen did only take 1/4% because you're already in the pound Swiss. Yeah, I did 1/4% on the pound Swiss last night. And yes, did 1/4% on that. And it's also because of the news this week, and also because I'm getting used to the new account size. So there's several reasons. Rand, nice ring low as we discussed over the gentleman's setup. I think this is quite a key level. If we look at the weekly, it gets up here and then craps itself. So I don't know how much further on the upside this has got. And they could surprise us all and do something stupid like this. I was calling this a range back here and back here. That's probably potentially not the case, and that it is doing an actual cycle as one gentleman wants to trade it, and I don't blame him. It fits all the rules. So that's it, guys. Our emails are down. It's not just mine, it's with the whole companies. So when they do get up and running, I'll email this out now that I've recorded it. Gone through the charts. That's about it. I'll see you if you got no questions. I'll see you again in the morning. Yeah, no worries. Have a good day.